Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data Toolkit. My name is Sakshi and today we will see part 7 as Informatica interview questions and answers. So let's understand. The first question is sorter an active or passive transformation? When do we consider it to be active and passive? So answer is a sorter transformation is typically an active transformation because it changes the data order which can affect downstream processing or the number of rows. It is considered passive if it is only sort the data without altering or filtering the dataset. What are the output file that Informatica server creates during running a session? So it will create the session log file, bad files, cache file, reject files and the target output files. Then next question, difference between constraint based loading and target load plan. So difference is that constraint based load order is used to ensure loading parent table before child table is loaded to manage the FK constraint in the target database. FK is nothing but the foreign key. Target load order is used to manage the load sequence across the pipelines. Means if in same mapping, if you have the multiple target, then you can load it sequentially as per your requirement. Next question is how to create header with some text followed by current timestamp format for flat file target. For example, this ABC, then year, you can see this format, month, date and then second. Okay, so answer is that it is echo and you can type hello and this is the format, date plus this is the format. You can use this format into the header in advanced property of the target. So next question is difference between the normal load and bulk load. So in the normal load, it insert the data row by row, but in bulk load, insert the large volume of data quickly. In normal load, it creates the logs, but in bulk load, it does not create any logs. In normal load, we can recover the data, but bulk load, if anything goes wrong with the data, then it cannot be recovered. Next question, how you will create header and footer in target using Informatica. So I already told you in the previous slide, you can see here in the target there is an option in the advanced property header option. So you can drop down from here and select the use header command output. You can also give the command and footer command and output type should be file. Then next question is what are the session parameters? So session parameters represent values that can change between the session run, such as database connection or source and target files. Session parameters are either user defined or the built-in function. So next question is what is user defined function? So user defined session parameter don't have the default values, so you need to set them in parameter file. When the session runs, integration service matches the parameter in the file with those in the session. And if the value can't find into the parameter file, then session will be fail, use an empty string or fail to expand the parameter during runtime. Next is what is built-in function. So built-in session parameter to run the time information such as folder name, service names or the session run statistics. Next question is what are the mapping parameters and variable in which situation we can use them? Parameters are for the constant value, it does not change during the session, and variable are for dynamic changing the values. So when we can use the parameters, when you need to fix the value for the duration of session, for example a file path or the date range, then you can use the mapping parameters. And mapping variable you can use when you need value to change during the session, for example row count, running total or flags. Next question, what do you mean by direct loading and indirect loading in session properties? So direct loading, if you have multiple files with different properties or when you want to load a single data file into the target, you can use the direct source file type option. And indirect load file, if you have a multiple files with same structure and properties and you want to load all these files into the single target, then you can use the indirect file load. We can also call it list file. If you see my video, my YouTube channel, 51 is the tutorial. You can watch this tutorial for the file list and the custom header how we can use. So it will clear your concept and doubts. So guys, if you enjoy this content and if you feel this video, please subscribe to our channel Data Toolkit for more great content. Like the videos to show your support. Comment the below with your thoughts or the questions. So we love hearing from you. Thank you for watching this video. Keep growing and learning.